Now let's talk for a moment about exactly what makes your shuffle system such an important part of your card handling. Your shuffles, it's sort of like the trunk of a tree, right? It's the thing that everything stems on. In some real way, all of the other techniques and ideas that you'll use, they hang like sort of bulbs on the Christmas tree created by your shuffle system. If you look at it like the basic slights are like primary colors or like three chord rock and roll, you know, each and every trick you do is going to have the shuffle system in it somewhere. Or at least the vast majority of the tricks that you ever do are going to have the shuffle system in it somewhere. So if one trick's got a control and a switch and a force, another trick's got a control and a switch and a reverse, you're going to find that the control sort of remains constant no matter what you're doing. It's always going to be in there somewhere. And the ball of yarn that sort of is the ball of deception that you're creating when you do magic, it can unravel at any spot, right? But that control, it's going to be everywhere. So, in a really sincere way, it's got to be protected. It's got to be reinforced. It's got to be solid. It's got to be deceptive. It's got to be above suspicion in any way. Because if they begin to get the idea that there's something going on when you shuffle those cards, it's not only going to raise suspicion and spoil the effect that you're working on in that moment, but even worse, it's going to make it impossible. It's going to scorch the ground and make it impossible for you to really even have a card selected and controlled again before that same audience. You're going to have to sort of wait until they forget that you were even using shuffles, and it could be quite some time before they forget that. So it's really important when you're getting started to take a lot of time and energy to make sure that your shuffle system is impervious to detection.